Hi everyone, and welcome to another Gorelicious review. Because during the entire month of April, I'm doing gore reviews. So I'm reviewing movies that has a lot of gore in them, or at least some gore. So today I have something very special, and it's the Human Centipede first sequence. Yes, a film many hate or many love to hate. So let's start this. So, Human Centipede first sequence, it's from 2009 from the Netherlands. It's written by Tom Six and also directed by Tom Six. It's starring Dieter Lasser, Ashley C. Williams, Ashlyn Jenny, and Akihiro Kitamura. So, I think we've all heard what this film is about. A lot of us have seen the film. But yeah, so we have this doctor, played by Dieter Lasser, and he has like a fixation with creating what he calls a human centipede, which is connecting more than two people, uh, connecting them from ass to mouth, basically, so that they will all have the same digestion system, kind of. If the first person eats, then it goes through the second, and then it goes through to the third one, or how many you have in the centipede. And he's obsessed with this idea, so he needs people for it, of course. And he won't get any volunteers like, oh, I wanna, yeah, that sounds amazing, sign me up. No, not happening. So he has to, of course, learn them somehow. And then we have these two girls, played by Ashley and Ashlyn, similar names. But yeah, I think they get lost or something, or their car breaks down, and they happen to knock on the doctor's door, asking for help. Yeah. So of course he doesn't help them, and instead he puts them in the centipede. Yeah. So I mean, when I first heard about this film back in 2009, it was like 12 years ago. They were playing it at Stockholm's Film Festival, I think, and I was like, wow, they have this kind of film at this festival. Wow, okay, cool. So I checked it out because someone was like, I saw this film and it was fucked up, and I know you will love it, so go watch it. I'm like, oh yes. So I saw it, and I mean, I was kind of blown away by the concept, really, because in this film there isn't a ton of gore. I mean, you have some gore and some like yucky scenes, but it's more the concept that is disturbing than the film, I have to say. And just to the idea that he might pull this off is like, what? And those poor people, and just the way that he explains it, because when he has his victims in their hospital beds, he kind of explains the whole idea and purpose and stuff like that, and what he has to do to be able to have them in the centipede. And I was like, whoa, poor people. Yeah. And then that happened. I was like, oh. And then at some point someone has to shit. You know what will happen. It's our human bodies. So yeah, that also happens, but it's not as graphic as you would think, and it's actually very, I wouldn't say funny, but I would say like funny in a dark humor kind of way. It's because of the delivery and the like the dialogue or whatever is said in that scene, which makes it just so bizarre. It's absurd. That's why it's funny. Yeah, and I mean, wow. But as I said, I was blown away by the idea. I was very fascinated. I never got bored. I know like many people like, but not a lot had, it didn't have a lot of gore, so it's kind of boring. But I did not find it boring at all. Because I was like, ooh, what will happen? I always wanted to know what happened. Will they survive? How will they make it out? And if they survive, how can they live? Like, what will happen to them? But it's also quite tragic. If you've seen the film, I think you'll know what I mean. But yeah, it's a film that I will never forget. So it will like stay with me until the day I die. Hopefully not in a human centipede. Yes. So here is the film. Cool cover with the green thing, yes. Okay, so I will give this film an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I really, really liked it, but it's not my favorite in the series. No. So hit the comment section. Let me know which one you think is my favorite, and also let me know what your thoughts about this film. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And why? Please. And also give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see more of my reviews. It helps me a lot because then I know that you will want to see more. Also subscribe if you haven't, because a lot of reviews and stuff is coming up. And join Sarah of Horror on Facebook. Everything is in my description box. So thank you all for watching and have an amazing day. And I hope you're excited for Human Centipede 2. Bye!